Well, hello, everybody. We will wait here a little while and give people a chance to get on here. If you don't mind, go ahead and share this so that we can get others to be on here. So, hope you guys are having a good day. Everybody having a good day? I was glad to see the sunshine today. I'm ready for it to not rain anymore. Well, I just wanted to take time this evening and just talk to you a little bit about what we've been doing and what's going on. And if anybody wants to ask questions, give people a chance to ask those questions. So we'll do that. Hello, Jana. So we'll give people another minute here. Sorry, I'm not wearing my cool glasses and my hat, you know, in case you saw that pretty awesome video. So here we are. How many people? So I think there's quite a few that are living in counties now that are in phase 1. Anybody go out to eat yet? Sorry, Jana. Didn't mean to disappoint. Anybody go to a restaurant and experience that yet? We haven't done that yet. We've done the drive-thrus, but we haven't gone inside anywhere. Well, it's good to be sort of with you all. So as people are getting on here, if you have questions, go ahead and type those into the comments, and I'll try and get to those as I can and answer those questions to the best of my ability. Hey, Brian, how's it going? Good to see you. I know there's some questions around when we're going to open, and I'll try to talk a little bit about that this evening. Introduce everyone to what we're doing online if you haven't participated in that yet, and just give everybody a kind of an idea of what we're doing, especially if you're new or haven't checked us out yet. We'd love for you to take some time to do that. Well, while everybody's getting on here, I just wanted to remind you that we do have a survey that we have put together, and would love for as many people as possible to take that survey. And so I'm going to put that survey in the comment section. Maybe, if it'll work. There we go. So that way you can take that survey if you haven't done it yet. It's been interesting to see what all's been coming through on that. So if you can take that for us, that would be really helpful as we think and as we plan about everything that's coming up and how we can best do it. I don't know if that came through. Let me try again. There we go. Now it's on there. So, hey, Jerry. So please just take a minute and fill out that survey. We also want to make sure that everyone's staying is staying as connected as they possibly can. And so the best way for you to do that right now is to make sure that you are signed up for our church email list, which there's a couple of emails that go out every week. Or you can also sign up for a once a week text message. And I've also just posted the information for that in the comments or the chat section. And so if you want to receive that will come out every Sunday morning, and it'll have all the links that you need to get into all of our services and Zoom gatherings. So that's a good one to have. And also the same links are available in the email, and you can sign up for our email list on our website. So just do that for us. That'd be great. Don't want you to miss out on anything. Well, as most of you know, we've been focusing on loving God and loving our neighbor. That's kind of been the theme of Central for the last few years, as we've been just trying to intentionally engage and love on those that are just immediately right there around the church and those that call Central their home. And so we've been really focused on that. In the last few years, every year, we've been trying to pick a different emphasis. And this year, we chose to emphasize John 17, the prayer that Jesus prayed for us. And in that prayer, he says that we are not of the world, but that we have been sent into the world. And so that's been our emphasis, is how are we supposed to be the sent ones? What's that mean for us? As followers of Christ, we're the sent ones into the world, and little did we know that we would be talking about being the sent ones in a time when we've been scattered. So we are the scattered sent ones, and now we are also trying to figure out what exactly that means and how we can best respond to life and everything that goes along with it, including a pandemic, in a Christ-like way. And so we've been journeying down that road and doing it together, and hopefully you've found some sort of benefit in that if you've been following along in the sermons and in the various things that we've been posting online and on in social media world. I want to thank everybody for their support. Again, as I've said before, you're an awesome church full of great people. We've received tons of support. Financially, the church is doing great. You guys have been very supportive in your giving, and I want to encourage you to continue supporting the church and to continue to give. It's going a long way. It's meeting the needs in our community. It's helping support the ongoing efforts and the ongoing ministries of Central. Even though we've gone to online with most everything, we still need your support to function and to continue to reach people. And praise God, we've been able to do that. So thank you for your support. Sarah's still been at the church most of the week as she's been engaging in her efforts as our outreach coordinator and as our village manager or village coordinator. And so it's been awesome to have her be a part of that. And your giving supports her efforts and her loving our community. And so we are able to equip her and send her out kind of as our missionary. And so she's been out helping give support through food boxes. And we've been able to also partner with Union Gospel Mission in that. And so that's been an exciting effort. We've been feeding people on Sundays. Sarah and her family have been doing that. One of the things that you could do, as not just giving of your finances, but also just giving some time to prayer. We would really cherish your prayers during this time. Prayers for direction and wisdom as we try to figure out what our next steps are and how we're supposed to open and how we're supposed to do it safely. But also just prayer for the light that we are shining in our community. We've got a growing number of camps around the church and in our neighborhood, and just a growing need there that quite honestly is beyond us, but is not beyond God. And so I just ask that you would join us in prayer for that, and in just praying for God to use all of us and to use Central however he best sees fit in reaching people for Christ. And so those are some things that you can continue to do, and we'll continue to give you some more options and ways that you can get involved as this whole thing goes. But as far as going back to the way things used to be, that may not happen. As they keep saying, there's this new normal that's coming, and that probably means there's a new normal for us too, and we're going to figure out what it looks like to exist in that. And so I am planning on there being more opportunities for you to get involved, and even more opportunities for you to serve in some capacity. We don't have a date set for our reopening yet. Multnomah County, which is where the church is, hasn't even applied to enter phase 1, as last I was aware. So we are planning, we are praying, we are talking, we are trying to figure out what we need to do, and that's where that survey would really come in handy. If you could take time to fill that out, that would help us in thinking it through and in what that might look like. One of the biggest things we've seen so far is that most everyone misses the fellowship, the in-person fellowship. And right now, the restrictions that are in place for when churches can gather would pretty much negate the fellowship piece. So we're just trying to figure out how to navigate those waters. But we don't have a a date set yet for when we are going to be able to reopen, and a lot of that depends on the county and our local authorities and some guidance and direction that we're waiting to hear from them. But we do have tons of online options, and we're trying to amp up what we've been doing online. We've been able to reach people that we wouldn't have been able to reach otherwise through our online efforts, and some of these online tools and online things are new to you and new to me, and we've been figuring it out together and stumbling along, and that's kind of been part of the fun of it. And so I just wanted to give you a quick look at what these online opportunities look like. We've got some main ones. One of the main ones that we use is a church online platform. And let me just take a quick second, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. So here's what our church online platform looks like. So when you click on the link, which if you see at the top is right here, it's pdxcentralnaz.online.church, it will take you to this website. And this is where we have our services on Sunday. And so many of you are hopefully familiar with this. Some of you have had some questions about sound issues. I want to tell you that not only do you need to control the sound on your computer, but you also get to control the sound in the platform itself. So you have to make sure you unmute the platform, and you can also then, once you unmute it, you can also control the volume here. So make sure you're aware of both of those things. I'm going to mute it again because I think that was a little bit, I don't know if you could hear that or not. So anyway, you have that. I wanted to point out too that across the top right up here, I don't know if you can see that highlighting the lines. Those are just different links that are already there for you. That's our website. That's where you can give and information about giving, our Facebook link, our YouTube link. And then the one I really want to point out is the connection card. And if you are new to Central, we would really love for you to take time to fill out that connection card and let us know who you are and how we can connect with you and how we can be praying for you and how we could just get better acquainted. Even after we reopen, our online ministry is going to stay. We're going to continue to have an online presence. We'll continue to have online church. So even if you're not in Portland and feel like this is the church you want to connect with, we would love to have you be a part of that. And so you can just click on that connection card, which will take you to our connection card. And as it loads, well, I might have too much. There it is. You can fill out our connection card, pretty simple, and let us know who you are. Also, just to let you know, you can chat with us on the church online platform. You can type bottom right corner. I'm just going to type hi, and when you do, you'll hit enter, and then it'll ask you for a nickname. You do not have to log in, although if you create an account, it's just helpful for us to know who's coming and who's engaging, but you don't have to. You can simply type a nickname, or preferably your name, so we know who you are. Click post, and then it shows up in the chat. And everybody will be able to see it, and you'll be able to chat together. If you would like prayer or a private chat with one of our hosts, which is right now me and Christy, our administrative assistant, just click on that button, and that will take you to a live or a private chat. You also have the option to look at the Bible while you're in here, and on Sundays you can also see a notes section, which will give you the notes. And if the chat section is a bit distracting for you, you can cover that up or hide it by simply going full screen, which you get when you hover over the video. In the bottom right corner, it'll say full screen. So you have all kinds of those fun little options as well. So that's what we do online. If you've never done it before, I encourage you to check it out. Would really love to have you there. Really love to see you come be a part of it and join in with us. That would be great. Again, if you have any questions while we're on here, please let us know. And thanks, Sarah. I know, I try. It was fun. Lydia got me to do that little video. That was fun. But anyway, one other tool that I wanted to show you real quick. One of the things that our survey has said is that there's quite a few that haven't even tried the Zoom app in any of our Zoom gatherings, and I would love for you to at least try it. I know it's not for everyone, And I know you might not like it, but I am asking that you would at least give one of our Zoom gatherings a try. Zoom, I know it can be intimidating, but it's really not that scary. I will actually show you right now, real quick, what Zoom would look like for us, for you, on a Sunday or a Wednesday night. So when you get into Zoom, this is it. This is the background that I've got right now. If you know what background that is, or if you know what sitcom that room is representing, type it in the chat and let me know. I want to see who knows whose apartment that is, because it's not mine. Which tells me, which also I should tell you, you can change your backgrounds. But in Zoom, if you don't want to be seen, you don't have to be seen. You can simply stop your video and it'll cover it up. Nobody can see you. That's pretty easy. Bottom left, you can also mute yourself and unmute yourself. So that way no one can hear you talking. And you just click on that to unmute yourself. There's also a chat option so that you can just type in over here a chat if you would like. But it's pretty simple. We'd love for you to check us out. And when we have everybody together, it's really neat because then you get to see something like this on a Sunday morning or a Wednesday night, which is the two most popular Zoom chats right now, and see some people you can see, some people you can't. We have people that call in and just take part over the phone, but it's really fun. It's great. We were able to pray with someone Sunday, and what was awesome is that as we were praying, everybody kind of reached their hand out and virtually laid hands. And so that was awesome to be a part of that. So if you haven't tried it, I really encourage you to at least give it a try, and maybe you'll like it. But it's a good way for us to connect during this time of social distancing. So anyway, we'd love for you to have that and be a part of that. Yes, Teresa, you are right. It is Seinfeld's living room. Very good. Very good. Having said all that, the only last thing I wanted to mention was just the social media platforms that we're on and that we've been trying to be more active in. We, of course, are on Facebook, and we are on YouTube, and we are on, recently, TikTok. So I don't know how many of you are on that crazy social media platform, but we are on there. And it's PDX Central Naz. That's our username for all three of those platforms: Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. Oh, and Instagram. We're on Instagram. And what we're trying to do on all of those platforms is just post part of the sermons. On TikTok, I've been posting just some encouraging, clips. And actually, last night I posted a real simple little, just me reading some scripture and asked for prayer requests, and actually had an opportunity to pray with some folks. I have no idea who they are, where they're from, but I got to pray for someone to be free of addiction, got to pray for someone who was just struggling, in just a 30-second little video, and people responded and asked for prayer. So just a way for us to reach out. So we're on there. We're also posting sermons. All of our sermons and services are on YouTube. The sermons are also posted on our Facebook page, along with other devotional thoughts and hopefully just some helpful things, some encouraging things. So if you haven't already, like us on Facebook, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok if you exist in that weird world. And so make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you know when we post different videos and things on there. So we're using all those things as well to try and keep all of us engaged. But anyway, well, I don't see any questions, which is awesome. That means I have been super clear, and you guys are great. And just a reminder to sign up for our email if you haven't already. That's on our website, or sign up for our text thing. And lastly, my last plea is please make sure you do the survey if you haven't already. All right. Well, congratulations to Teresa for correctly getting the Seinfeld reference in my Zoom gathering. If you come, you may see some other fun backgrounds. I have used The Office, and we have been joined by Michael Scott a time or two. But anyway, folks, I hope you have a great evening. Make sure you are sharing our posts. Make sure you invite friends and family to our services. Let's make sure that we spread the gospel as far and wide as we possibly can. Sorry, I wasn't getting choked up, just literally. All right. Well, have a great night. God bless you all, and we'll talk to you guys later.